call for, so my outdoor fan motor, my compressor, and my indoor fan should be running, and it isn't. So first thing I'm gonna check is what?
Source.
Source. So let's see if we have a source. Do I have a source?
Yep.
I sure do. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check what?
Load.
My load. Do I have anything?
No.
So I don't expect the compressor and the fan to run, do I? Okay. Well, is it supposed to? So what can interrupt that path? Well, my contact can interrupt that path, right? So let me check across that. I'm reading 0 volts. What does that mean?
No, you're
Yeah,
not.
you're reading both.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been waiting long enough. So I'm reading 122 volts. What's that mean?
Open.
It's open. Well, what's supposed to close it?
Transformer down there.
Transformer.
The relay.
Yeah, but what's the next thing I really need to check right here if I know that this is open?
I would go down and check your low voltage.
Well, here's what I would do. I would check the coil to see if there's power to it, to tell it to close. So I've got an open set of contacts. I'm checking for power to that right now. I don't have power to it, do I? So it could be my transformer. Let's go my transformer. Let's see if I have power on my transformer. Here, somebody else check power on the transformer.
Go ahead. Oh, here. Oh. I can't bend down
Can't
right
bend
now.
down.
Okay.
I messed my knee up.
I've had like a bone spur, and man, that sets you on fire if you hit it just right.
Gonna go here to here.
Yeah. Do I have anything on my transformer?
A little bit. Which one we're reading, the top one or the bottom one?
Bottom.
2 point, dancing between
What the heck?
2.8 and 2.9.
I don't think you're getting a good connection.
This way.
That wire's kind of exposed
Yeah.
on that green one.
$27.6.
So I have output on my transformer, don't I? So I know I must have input on my transformer. So what's going on?
The relay's not. Something's up with the relay,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So if I've got power feeding that red wire up to my thermostat. So here's the next thing I'm gonna do. Where's my red one? Here it is. So I'm feeding up to my thermostat. Then coming out of the thermostat to feed cooling, it's coming out of what wire?
Yellow.
Yellow. So I'm going to check across my thermostat right now. So that's going to be this one. So I'm going to, out of my red, feeds the thermostat, out of the thermostat, and what am I getting right? What am I getting there?
27.6.
So what's that telling me?
You're getting power.
Well, I'm getting voltage out of my or out of my transformer to my thermostat, which is essentially a switch, right?
Yeah.
And then it's coming out of that switch, and I'm reading voltage here.
Yeah.
So that's telling me I have an open circuit between my output of my transformer. It goes into that thermostat, comes back out of the thermostat.
Oh, it should. Okay. It should
So
be closed. It should
that
be
should be
zero.
closed. I should not be reading voltage there. So they actually, what I've done is I've simulated a failure in that thermostat because it had a
So you
fuse.
pull the wire off there.
It had a fuse in the yellow wire, and I just took the fuse out of it. So if I interrupted the circuit here, it comes back out to yellow and feeds over there. So I read voltage across an open circuit right there is what I did. So what do you think I'll read between those same 2 points now?
0.
Yeah, I'll read 0 because I should read 0 because my power coming out feeds to that, and if that contact is, if that's a closed path, that's a closed path, I shouldn't read voltage across it. and I do not.
Close to zero.
But what am I gonna read on the relay now? On the relay coil? What am I gonna read?
1.2.
None on the coil. It's gonna be my low voltage, so 27 volts. So now I have power as it's applied. Does that all make sense? Starting to come together?